most people, like, the first thing they're gonna look at is, yeah, this is giant bedhead. It's been a while since we looked at the show, Lexx. Yes, it has. Mostly because, like, say, it's just like, say, no, I got time to watch this movie. And then randomly I'll have time to just watch a random anime that people aren't like aren't vibing with, you know. And yeah, let's look at the episode of Lexx Boomtown, which is the third episode of season 3.
What are your interests?
Well, being a healthy, actually living specimen of the human male species, I have very powerful interests.
This is about. Well, Kai escapes with Bunny to Boomtown, a place where everyone has uncomplicated sex all day. Stanley finds him everything he's always wanted, but the utopia of Boomtown is destroyed as the city is attacked. So one of the jokes that is very like rather prevalent that is in the show of Lexx, is in that, like, say, hey, when like after a situation like say, hey, hey, do we have anything to eat? Again, someone asks Kai, like, say, hey, how are you feel today? I do not feel. I have passed. I am dead. So a lot of those kind of jokes are used in this episode mostly because, like, say, since they're basically on a pleasure planet.
Yes, I am.
Everyone's going, like, say, there's one woman that goes, like, say, called Bunny, who goes, like, say, so, how you doing? And he's like, say, I do not get pleasure. And it's, and at the same time, I'm gonna say this, like, say, yes, like, yes, like, for the month of Nandi, I had reviewed a lot of films that were steamy. I'm gonna say this at times, like, say, this episode did get a bit steamy, and I'm just saying, like, say, can't show any of the, can't show any of that. And, we also have the return of the character known as, the Duke and Fifi, and I'm just saying, like, say, opening sequence, like, say, when they're, like, blowing up, when they're, like, like, going, say, haha, take that, Watertown, Gametown, take that.
Remember to stay up high.
No arrows can reach this height.
I don't care about arrows. It's dead guy's brace we gotta worry about.
And all that, and it's just like, say, I'm gonna say the effects in this one, aren't good. I mean, at the same time, I'm gonna say, like, yes, like, for the show, Lexx, the effects have been, like, say, a thing, like, where it's like, say, yeah, this one isn't bad, so bad. Well, this one is just like, say, alright. Oh, and also one thing that happens in this episode is, at one point, the characters of, like, say, May and the Prince return, and it's basically like, say, well, we are going to get rid of them, like, because, like, say, the Duke goes, like, say, you have no power here, you have no power here.
1-800 choke that hoe.
And basically they just, like, like, wrote like and they the Duke is a crazy man because they like rub like I'm guessing oil and burn them alive. And I'm just saying say yes, Lexx is weird, and at the same time, some moments are just like say what the hell. But this one was just like say Jesus Christ, it's fucked.
Good God, get a grip, girl.
At the same time, I'm gonna say this is that well, those moments of like say like the silliness of this episode were fun. At the same time, I'm gonna say that it was at the same time I was gonna say like I don't know. I'm guessing like say sometimes like this has just been a show where like if it's just not crazy enough, it just becomes a bit like this is just like I guess like when the show is not crazy enough, it's just like oh what's going on now? Oh yeah. For me it is. That's just how I feel about it. Because at the end of the episode, the gang are able to get some of the moths as well, and they're chasing the moth that has to do. I feel like when they wrote this, when they knew like they thought like say okay we're gonna call it a guy Fifi, and I'm just like say
Good! How could that possibly be good? Oh no! He's seen us!
you are just opening your can of worms for a lot of gay jokes, aren't you? But overall, this one was kind of at times like say yes, when it comes to like how silly, how goofy it was at times, it worked well. At the same time, like I was a bit just like like hopefully we can continue just getting this over with. Like, can we just end this whole arc, please? See you next time.